Alright, guys, we are so back for Dragon Quest Build Us. Hello. The thing is, recently streaming has not been doing that great. It's been really hard to get a stream going, and I want to get back into the swing of things of doing early morning streams, so we have a little bit more time to stream. So yeah, I'm switching over to Dragon Quest Builders right away. By the way, we can talk while we are in the game. Here we go. I'm going to show you what I did since last time. I made Colin Gardenholm quite a bit bigger. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to do like the cosmetics and stuff later down the line. But first off, we now have a solid stone wall around Cole and Gardenholm. You know, it's a solid wall with 2 entrances. Literally perfect about it. So here's the thing. Teleportarium is just like it always was. I fortified some of the walls. I made a tree farm up here. So yeah, as it turns out, planting trees only works in this game if they are inside of the boundaries of your home base. So I made a tree farm up here. There's a few plots of land here that could still become buildings. And I made a second bath. So we have 2 baths in Cole and Gardenholm. As you can see. It's still not decorated, but this is like a beachy type of situation, right? With sand. And I thought it would be cool to make a second bath here. Because it's like famous for the hot springs, right? Colin Gardenholm. And yeah. Up here, I also made a bar. Well, it doesn't count as a bar yet. But I made the first effort of making a bar. Up here. And obviously I fortified it. I made a second layer. As you can see, the sleeping room is like normal. The smithy is all here. So yeah. I also made a colossal coffer because I finally got the I made a colossal coffer because I finally got the wood for it. And it's such a game changer. I swear to God. So here's the thing. Alright. Let's go sleep for a bit. Let's go sleep real quick. And let's continue from where we left off. We rescued Barbella, but there's something weird going on about her. And yeah. We need flagstones, cannon, and a pressure plate. Let's do that. We need to finish the blueprint. There's something weird going on about her. She obviously wants to defeat the big bad. But that ghost that was talking about her being a murderer was kind of weird. I mean, it's why I titled this like it is. Do we have flagstone? We do. Then we can already place the flagstone. I kind of like the building aspect a lot more in this than I like it in Pocopia. Because Pocopia is kind of weird. 2 cannons and the pressure plate. I like the building in Pocopia is weird. Which sucks a little bit because I really do love the game, but... Do we have a cannon? We have 1, right? So we need to make another one. And the pressure plate. Alright, let's do this. We need a spring. Luckily, I did get a bunch of iron ore. Alright. And what do we need for a cannon? Another thermal battery. We don't have copper. Fuck. Where do I get copper at, actually? Do we have copper ore to make ingots? Maybe that's what I'm missing. Nope. I think copper ore you actually get in this section, right? Let's head over there and see. By the way, the music and atmosphere in this game is phenomenal. If you've never played it, the story is really solid. Did we ever go into this desert? There's tons of secrets to find too. Like, if you've never played these games before, then I really advise you to. Alright. What's the sign say? 7 north, 33 east. So if I stand here, north is this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Around here. All right. That is definitely where it should have been. Huh. I don't know. Let's get some copper ore before we do anything else. Really? There it is, literally just sitting right there. Fuck these enemies. I really... The only thing that irks me about this game is the combat. Like, it's not that great. Like, the building mechanics are all really good, but the combat is meh. Very meh. So very meh. I think that the second game does it a lot better in terms of combat. It's still not perfect, but at the end of the day, it is a building game. Wow. But yeah, they definitely could improve the combat, in my opinion. Yeah. Also, I think... Wow. I hate these blocks already that drop you below. Alright. There we go. One thing I also don't like is how weak my hammer is. You know? Wow. These blocks really need to go. I also don't have Chimera Wings, I think. Wow. It's not mine everything off, but I also got a sweet deal in coal. Come on, please. Also, the sledgehammer dies too quickly. That's another problem. Alright. Let's head back. Oh my god! There we go. Let me fucking sleep. Alright. Let me get something to eat too. I should probably get some more Chimera Wings if I'm going to do like exploration like I do. But that means I need to beat up a bunch of Chimeras. I highly doubt there's some up here, right? There is. Okay. I didn't want to get the egg, but whatever. Yeah, I think in terms of mechanics, the second game blows this one out of the water. But where I kind of think this game is better is just storytelling and the story by itself. It is so atmospheric. You really feel like the dying world that this game advertises. Like, this world is definitely dying. You know? And you really feel that while playing through it. Like another iron broadsword to keep in the inventory. And another sledgehammer. And what about spiked armor? Face guard fragment, huh? Really? I only have one of those? Sounds like a good one. I wanted to build a cannon. I need a thermal battery. Which at least I got enough to make a few. Alright. And cannon. Okay. So yeah, let's make a bombardment. Wait a second. I think I might remember what the plot point with Barbella was. Maybe. There we go. Nia completes the double barrel bombardment point. Blood. Oh, fuck. Get fucked. Wait, the cannons do aim at monsters too, I think. Holy shit, you can fuck so much up with these cannons. Yeah, I'll have to build them into my fortifications somehow. Well, when you look at that, nice work, Nia. It's exactly how I imagined it. When I step on a pressure plate, it sets off the cannons. Should help us keep the wolves from the door, if you know what I mean. Eh? You surprised I know so much about weapons? What? You reckon I'm too pretty to like blowing up stuff, do ya? In my art of arts, I'm a rowdy meathead just like the rest of the lads. If it weren't for Galileo, that inventor fella I used to work for, I'd still be running around whacking things with that hammer. All I know I learned from him. I've been racking my brains to remember everything I ever heard him say, so I can use it against the monsters. But there's only so much I can remember. That's why I need your help, Nia. If I tell you about his inventions, do you reckon you can help me rebuild them? If we want to stand a chance of beating that Mac Malice, we're going to have to figure out how to get Galileo's ultimate weapon. And to do that, you and me are going to have to work together. What do you say, Nia? Partners? Nah, I don't know yet, Barbella. You're still sus to me. Remove. You're still in the sussy bit. Let me put this away. Put all of this away. Not the barbecue. The barbecue I actually wanted to put down in our kitchen real quick. Barbecue kitchen. Give me some of that. There we go. Some of them fried eggs and prickly peaches. There we go. I also want some healing cream. Do we have things we can make? Probably. We don't have we don't have healing items a lot. What was that voice crack? Holy shit. Alright. I have to take those 4 healing creams and be done with that. What's that? You want to know where Galileo is now? He's gone. He died a long time ago. But this ain't the time or the place to be talking about the past. Seems like the monsters ain't too happy about you breaking me out of the prison. They're on the way over to snatch me back. How about it, Nia? Are you ready to defend my honor? Sure. Nice one. By the way, I'm sure the lads have already warned you, but watch out for the dancing flames. We can't even touch them with weapons we got now. If you want to snuff them out, you gotta take down the legend man controlling them. What is a legend man? I love their accents, by the way. Alright. I don't even know where they appear this time. Like in the last ones. Alright. What? I didn't think they could break through this. I didn't think they could break through stone. Ah, fuck. Guys, let's go for the dancing flames. You guys go for the dancing flames. I'll go look for... Alright. Okay, here we go. Fucking mages. I hate them a lot. They are tough this time around. Alright, I'm all alone in this now. I think I defeated one of these before with tactics. It's so tough to know how close you can get to them. There we go. Oh my god, that was close. Whew, boy. That was a tough one. Thank you for the red teleportal. Not too shabby. Thanks for helping us fight these monsters, Nia. I owe you one. Eh? You wanna know why the monsters are trying to get me? Simple, really. They want me to spill the beans about Galileo's inventions. They want to get their hands on the secret weapons and make themselves even more powerful than they already are. There's only one way we can stop them. We gotta work out how to build those secret weapons ourselves and use them on them before they can use them on us. First thing we gotta do is build something that can take down these monsters we can't even hit. Some kind of magic missile we could use to snuff out them dancing flames. Nia, have you tried out that new teleportal yet? If it ain't mistaken, it'll take you to Galenholm, where it's winter all year around. Seems like it's the best place to pick up some blocks of solid ice, don't you think? If we add some ice, we'd be able to build Galileo's patented dancing flame destroyer. Go on, Nia, get yourself over to Galenholm and bring us back 10 big blocks of the stuff. Ooh, I'm hurting bad. What is... Where's still monsters? What? A light shines in the darkness. Images begin to form in Nia's mind. At long last, one has come who will deliver me from my plight. Tis unlike... Tis like unto a dream. So thou art the hero of legend, the one chosen by the benevolent Rubis to deliver this land from the Dragon Lord's clutches. Why, I do believe thou art abundantly big enough to put the fiend to the sword, teehee. May the goddess watch over thee always. Well then, mighty, thou wilt of course escort me to my home, the palace. Oh, my beloved hero, I'm so very happy. It seemed like a memory of something that happened long, long ago, but whether it was her own memory or somebody else's, Nia can't remember. Alright. Okay, let me quickly do this. Oh, hello, my dude. I crawled across the snowfield, swam across the ocean, and clambered over the mountains, all to find my way towards the Pillar of Light. But now that I've traced its source, I find nothing but a gang of masked muscle men. Oh, whoa, I have been lured into a den of depravity. Sorry. Hold on a moment, you seem a little different to the others. Tell me, young lady, what is this place, and who are you? A hideout from which to strike back at the monsters? What a wonderful idea. My name is Baird. There was a time that I called the icy waste of Garlandholm my home. But now my home is here with you, Nia. I'm sure I shall spend my many happy hours together. My word, so many muscles. Oh, dearie. Oh, dearie me. And here, just a person to hear the tale of woe and worry. My bride-to-be, a lovely young lady by the name of Cecile, remains in Garlandholm. We journeyed together in search of the source of the Pillar of Light, but we were separated in a snowstorm. I so wish to be reunited with my love, but I fear that it cannot be. After all, this lair of loutish muscle men is no place for a fragile flower like her. Pardon? You think Cecile would rather live alongside a bevy of bodybuilders than die alone in a snowfield? I hadn't thought about it like that. Very well then, the decision is made. I beg you, Nia, journey to Garlandholm and bring back my bride-to-be. Oh, and why don't you take a few of those muscly fellows along with you? I'm sure they'll come in useful for something. First off, I'm repairing this. Fuck! Didn't want to do this. Yeah, sadly, we'll have to reinforce the town a little bit harder. Than we already did. There we go. That's the public baths. Restored. There you go. Holy shit. And this cannon. Yeah, here we go. This cannon will fit perfectly up here. Alright. Oh boy. This is tough. And yeah, I think I also have like a towel rail that I can put here. Good. Good, we fixed everything up. Now we have to find where all of the guys are. Where are they? Yeah, please tag along, guys. Going on an expedition? Why wouldn't I have you tag along? Where's the rest? That one's in here. Alright. Can you please not stand in the way? Oh my god. There we go. Let's put the door back in. Okay, I'm taking 2 guys with me. I don't find any of the others right now. Alright. Oh, these enemies, huh? Microchip. Block of snow. They are aggressive. Like, holy Jesus. I know that you're supposed to, like, take the guys with you and be stronger because you're more people, but what was that? There's so many. What? Like, there's nothing I can do here. Like, holy balls. The guys are also slowly dying. And I don't have any healing cream or anything that I could take with me. Well, at least you get a lot of wood. And crops. Sugarcane. Concha bread. Interesting. I don't remember any of this at all. It's been a while. Powie Yowie for a king-size bed. Alright. Oh my god, I'm literally sitting at 1 HP. I would really, really love a house right now. Or something. You know? Alright, guys. Stay away, it's too dangerous. Oh, fuck off. Really? Wow. Nia dies. I always love how blatant it is. If you die. That was tough. Can you come with me, Barbella? No, obviously you can't. The main problem I have right now is I can't make medicinal items. So I can't even heal. And I'm pretty sure I have the strongest armor and weapon I can have at this moment. I don't think I made an iron shield yet. Maybe that's the difference that I need. Let's look at our equipment. Yeah, there we go. Let's also put the iron broadsword in. Where's the rest of the guys? Actually, am I just going out with one of them? Do I need to find them again? Or what's the deal here? Or do I need to get them back here? These new enemies are super tough. Like, look, I'm not even doing that much damage. I think I need better metal or something to beat them. Or something. Hot fruit. Oh, there you are, guys. Wow. Come on. Come on, guys. We can do this. Wow. Oh my god. There's 50 other monsters joining in at the same time. Like, I swear to God, what is going on? How am I supposed to beat this? How? Like, I don't have any way to make this difference. I don't have any healing items. I don't have, like, anything really. Well, I could be searching for the blocks of ice. Or I could try out that metal up there. Oh, fuck. Right off. Draggy butter. Wow, all this food that I don't need. Oh, this is just straight up iron ore, huh? Yeah, okay. Then it's not that interesting. Should have probably brought a cannon with me. Unironically, just placing... Unironically, just placing a cannon and just blasting these fools would be like probably a game changer. Mithril. Alright. So we got a new medal. I love how there's now wood is like an easy thing to get now. Whereas before you couldn't plant it really anywhere. And you needed to plant like trees and wait for them to grow. Like wood is now just abandoned big resource you can just get like this. I'm not going to fight that guy for sure. Healing items. No way. Am I finally getting some healing items? Fine. But I finally can make some healing cream and all of that stuff. Again. Oh my god. I'm so glad. Ooh, snowfields. Yeah. Let's get 10 blocks of ice. Really? I hate this game sometimes. I don't think I have my blocks of ice anymore. Because I lost a bunch of it. All of this away. Except the Chimera wings. Alright. Healing cream. As much as I can get, please. Same with medicinal herb. Let's make some pancakes, why not? There we go. Nice one, Nia. That ice is exactly what I'm after. It's just what we need to build Galileo's flame-fighting invention and stop those rotters stealing its secret. What's that? You wanna know what the secret is? Alright, I'll tell ya. He was working on a way to combine fire and ice, a way to harness the power of the elements and turn it against the monsters. I was just helping him out, so I don't know how it works exactly. But it looks like the monsters want to get their grubby hands on that power, so they can use it against us. Never mind all that now, though. First things first, we gotta build ourselves some flame-killing machines. What do you reckon, Nia? Think you can come up with something, some combination of ice and iron, what'll snuff them prancing blighters out? Thank you for that lava. Crack shot. Blistering bullet imbued with polar power inflicts damage on enemies. Sis shot. Alright, Nia, have you built any of them ice missile thingies you dreamt up yet? We can use them to take down the dancing flames, which will bring us another step closer to beating the Magmalis. Let me tell you something, Nia. According to Galileo's records, when you freeze a dancing flame, it leaves behind a flame orb. And those orbs are exactly what we need to build an even more powerful weapon. So that's what you gotta do, Nia. Build a load of them crack shots and fire them at the dancing flames. You know where to find them, right? They hang out around the front of the castle the monsters locked me up in. Go over there and kick up a ruckus and bring me back 5 flame orbs, why don't ya? Alright. Thanks, Barbella. Ice and iron ingot, huh? Interesting. How much iron do we have? We can make a bunch of them, right? And you get 20. Can get 40 of those. And 40 of those. Interesting. Okay. Let me take some cannons with me. Here we go. Going back to Garenholm. Because I need to finish that other quest. And now that I have like healing items and the cannons, I should be able to beat that fight. Right. That is an interesting concept. I kind of like it. Stuff you can throw around. Where's the guys currently at? There they are. Stop going after me. The thing is, you keep drawing like monsters in from everywhere with this tactic. There we go. Let's put the cannons down. There we go. Pick all of that stuff up again, and all of the other stuff I missed over here. Yep. They can like slow you down. Well, these shots don't do a whole lot of damage to you. Thank you, you saved me from these monsters. My friend Baird and I set off several days ago to try to trace the source of the Pillar of Light we saw in the distance. But we became separated in a snowstorm, and when the blizzard cleared, he was gone. You know Baird, he sent you here in search of this bride-to-be? I'm afraid there must be some mistake. Baird and I are just old friends, but still I'm most grateful for your assistance. I'm Cecile. I can't wait to see this hideout of yours. Yeah, we're going back. Oh my god. Can you go 4 seconds in this place without running into enemies left and right? Like, I swear to god. I think they made it bad on purpose. There we go, guys. This place is amazing, Nia. I've never seen a town like this before. There's so many people here, and they're also wonderfully burly. Pardon? You wonder why those horrible robots were trying to get me? Oh no, it wasn't me they wanted, but my most prized possession, this pretty little key. Which door does it unlock? I haven't the faintest idea, I'm afraid, you see. You see, it isn't really mine. I found it lying in the snow. It looked ever so shiny and ever so pretty, so I just had to take it with me. It's been my most precious possession ever since. See, by that greedy look in your eyes, it seems that you like it too. Sorry, Nia, but you can't have it. It's mine. Fuck you, too. Thank you, Nia. Thank you. You saved Cecile, my dearly beloved bride-to-be. We were traveling through Garland home when a terrible snowstorm stirred up. I took her hands in mine so that we might not be separated. Just imagine my surprise when the storm abated. I found myself hand in paw with a Powie Yowie. Oh, my dear heart, my bride-to-be, how glad I am to see you again. I beg your pardon? Cecile told you that we were friends and nothing more? Haha, my dear Nia, do you know nothing of the fairer sex? Mere feminine modesty, I assure you. Haha. But anyway, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing my bride-to-be. Living among these blunt and boorish muscle men will no doubt be an affront to her ladylike sensibilities, but be assured that I shall defend her from those rogues to my very last breath. God damn it. Thanks for the seed of life. Alright. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep this off. All right. Let me get through this teleportal. And let's see if we can defeat some of these dancing flames. This time around. There we go. There they are. Wow, they instantly died to this. Good. I think it told me to get 5 of these flame orbs. I think they made it purposefully, like, pretty dumb. Okay. Yeah. I wonder, the one thing I wonder right now is if we can actually beat this guy over there. This weird hand thing. Or if we need something that can produce more ice to do this. I don't think the cannons are going to cut it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to take damage from the cannons. It's already a bad sign. And it doesn't take any damage from the crack shots. Alright. Give me that flame orb. Huh. I hate these big burly guys everywhere. My hammer is not nearly powerful enough. Fuck you, dancing flames. We should probably go back. We'll probably have to get like more flame orbs down the line. But still. God blimey, you beat those dancing flames and collected the flame orbs. Them crack shots you invented must be pretty flippin' powerful. Alright, let's see if we can combine the power of the shots with the power of the orbs. And build a weapon what'll make a Mag Malice think twice. The Mag Malice is a monster made totally out of lava. All I've ever seen of him above the surface is massive burning, and we just gotta figure out a way to combine the power of fire and ice, and we'll be able to build something that'll make that Mag Malice hold that end up. Thanks for getting all of these orbs, Nia. I'll give him a proper going over and see if I can come up with a plan. Alright, Nia, can I have a word? I've been looking over Galileo's notes, trying to work out how we're gonna build a weapon powerful enough to beat the Mag Malice. But the lads, goddess bless them, keep breaking my concentration. They're like, "Oi, Barbarella, will you spot me?" Or, "Oi, Barbarella, do my pecs look wonky?" I was never that good at thinking to begin with, but I just can't focus all with them lot going on all the time. That's why I need a room of my own, a place where I can concentrate on my research without having a voice in my ear all the time. Sorry to ask you for another favor, but if I don't figure out something soon, we'll never get that ultimate weapon built. Here, I draw you a sketch of the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you could set me a place up for me, I'd be the happiest woman in the world. Of course, I'll be needing something to write my results down in. What do you say, Nia? Can you help me out? A book. Alright. This is exactly why we have a second story over here. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big blueprint. I think I'm going to put it down here. Maybe? Or up here. I think up here would be nice. Alright. What do we have? Earth, barrel, wooden door, lantern, bookcase, welder's workbench, book, button, chest. Alright. Let's see what we have here. We'll definitely make a wooden door. Bookcase. I definitely need some books. Welder's workbench too. Okay. Let's see. I mean, we should have the dirt that we need for this. Wow. Alright. That should be fine. Let's get some more items. I need more earth. Okay, there's a button in the back here. So the welder's workbench is over here. Where's the bookcase? By the way, let's put these all away. Bookcase. One, two, three. 4. There we go. Barrel, lantern, book. Let's take out the book. There you go. Can we make a barrel here, there? A lantern. And a button. There we go. The game can drag in places, by the way. But it's a... Thanks for putting that down. What I actually wanted to do is actually see how much saplings we have. We have 10 more cedar saplings. We could actually plant a few more trees here. Right. I mean, wood is an abundant resource at this point. But I would like to have a little mini forest on top of this building. You know? Because it's kind of cute to have this mini forest in the middle of the... Alright. Putting the button here. Where's the barrel? The barrel's over here. There we go. And lantern is over here. And then I need a chest, which we should have. There we go. Welder's workshop. All right. The thing is, the AI, by the way, is really dumb. I don't remember the AI being this dumb in these games. Thing is, I'm going to make this at least one block higher than it is right now. Even though I just completed the blueprint. Like, I really don't like that the blueprints are made out of dirt. That much. But, yeah, okay. Then I'm just taking out the brick cladding and just make it so everything's out of bricks. You know. Also, you're going to get windows, Barbarella. Yes, that's exactly the kind of workroom I wanted. Thanks a million, Nia. Now I'll be able to study Galileo's notes in peace and come up with something what'll wipe that Mac Malice out. You know, inventing weapons ain't exactly my cup of tea, but I've gotta stick at it. I'm the only one who knows the kind of stuff Galileo was working on. Why'd I get a job working for Inventor if I don't like inventing? Don't get the wrong idea, Nia. If it weren't like I was his apprentice or nothing, I was just helping him out is all. And anyway, dragging up the past ain't gonna get us nowhere. More importantly, Nia, while you were busy building that room, I remember something about one of Galileo's old inventions. Yeah, let me tell you about it. A piston, a booby trap box with a powerful propulsive paddle, forcefully pushes away any monster or person it hits. I'm not ready for another fight, to be honest. The main problem is, like, this is too tough for the NPCs to figure out. Which is kind of bad, in my opinion. But I like the layout I've been going on here. Better gut up them loins of yours, Nia. The MacMalice's army's on its way. Looks like them new weapons we've come up with really put the wind up them. They're on the way over to shut our research down. But as long as we've got enough crack shots ready to launch, we'll be able to handle any dancing flames that come knocking. What do you say, Nia? Are we ready to show them monsters what we can do? No. Items. I should take out my crack shots and my assist shots for this. And my cannons, too. You don't go away. Like, the AI in this is really, really dumb. Yeah, I have to let them destroy the public baths in order to like get even some semblance of what's going on here. Right. It's dumb because these NPCs can't find their way out of anything, really. Oh my god. This other knight is just over there. What? That's just so dumb. Instead of attacking me, he started... Where's the leader at? Here it is. They made so much damage. I swear. Another seed of life. I'll take it. They destroyed our baths pretty badly. Alright. I need to build a back door. For the guys to come out with me. During these. The stone wall is not enough, by the way. I need something harder than stone. Yeah, and that one night... Oh my god. That one night that just went on a rampage here. I destroyed my bathhouse. Like, how dare they? Like, he literally lost aggro to me. And then went on a rampage to the bathhouses. Like, you can't make that shit up. Okay. Amorous. Fuck you. There we go. I'm going to put a brazier maybe here. What else was in here? I think that's it, right? I do have one more seed of life to just take. Got that one earlier. Alright. I need something to eat real quick. Thanks for the delicious food you guys prepared. Glad the villagers are actually good for something. Nice work getting rid of those monsters, Nia. But still, whenever the horrible things make it into town, I always worry that something's gonna get wrecked. Which is why I've been thinking, why don't we build something that'll keep them away from our hideout altogether? Here, take a look at this blueprint I've drawn up. If we had a thing like that in front of the entrance, the blighters wouldn't be able to even touch us. I reckon over there is the best place to set it up. Go on, Nia, give it a go. Build that piston palisade I've drawn up for you and beef up our defenses. What do you mean you thought I didn't have nothing in my head but muscle? Wah! Wah! You don't pull your punches, do ya? To be honest, I thought so too. Still, I've had the idea now. Only thing for it's to see if it's any good. Make that piston palisade just like I've drawn it and we'll find out. Alright, the thing is, I'll probably have to set it up right here. Purple flagstone, piston, pressure plates. I mean, you can literally extend this all the way. We could see if this works. But that's also a whole ton of pressure plates we need. By the way. We need a whole bunch of springs too. For this one to work. At least we get 5 pistons out of it each time. And pressure plates. Need more springs. There we go. Well, at least it should be enough to make the blueprints, but still. I'll probably need a whole lot more. And yeah, I'm going to make a back entrance through this bath, I think. Yeah. Like over here. There's going to be a back entrance here. I just need a door. Do I have a wooden door lying around? Only a straw door. Alright, let's put these away real quick. But yeah, this is going to be a back entrance. It's not perfect because it leads through a bath, but... That is something that I can do outside of stream, I think. But I would prefer it if it was in the ground. And I need a bunch of purple flagstones to... Fuck off. I'm always pressing the wrong buttons here. I have 25. Yep. This is what I'm going to do all across this. Thanks for breaking my armor, by the way. Alright. But yeah, I'm going to build tons of these around this place to keep the monsters away. And there's going to be a maintenance tunnel. That means that we're going to have like... I'm going to put it like here. There's going to be like one place we can get through here. And over here, so that we can like enter the battlefield. And I'm going to put them down like this and make them higher. Basically the height they are now, but I'm just going to put like a flagstone on top of it. Oh, I can't put anything on top of a piston. Alright. I'm still going to put them into the ground. It's just more elegant, you know. Hello, Smithy. Can I get myself an iron armor, please? Is there actually something we can do here? No, right. Alright, dude. God blimey, it's beautiful. You made this piston palisade of my dreams. When I want to step on the pressure plates, I'll activate the piston and get right royal whacking. Not a bad little plan, eh? Turns out my brain's as brawny as my body. Truth is, I've always felt like I weren't lifting. I mean, pulling my weight around here. While Babella's been straining her brain, the only things this lad's been straining is her six-packs. That's why I tried to come up with an idea of my own to help protect the base. If the plan works, these pistons unlock the monsters away from Cole, and we can fight them out in the wilds. That way, we'll be able to get as rowdy as we like without worrying about wrecking our hideout. Alright, where's everyone? What do you have, Barbella? Well, if it ain't my old maid Nia, you're just the girl I wanted to see. Ever since you made me that workroom, my research's been going great guns. I reckon I figured out a secret of making a magical weapons. Seems it's all down to these things called power crystals. They're special stones you can use to store huge amounts of energy. Galileo's research records don't tell you exactly how to make them, but they do tell you what ingredients you need. First things first, you need to pick up a few of the microchips that control the other mechs in Gardenholm. You use those chips to fuse the energy of the frost orbs dropped by the frost burns and the flame orbs dropped by dancing flames. Nia, I want you to gather the materials and see if you can build me a few of those power crystals. We can use him to make magic ingots bars of a special metal that's bubbling with special energy. And as soon as we got some magic ingots on our hands, we'll be able to whip up properly powerful weapons. If we had some magic weapons, we might be able to take down that Magmalice. Then this war would be over and Cold be back to its sunny old self again. Power crystal. Alright. Thing is, to fulfill that, I actually need to get back here. First off, let me put this on. To where I lost all of that stuff before. I don't care for any of you guys, really. God damn it. I hate these mech things. I really hate them. There's torches over there. What's in here? Huh. All right. There's the assist shot. We need a bunch of frost orbs here. And we should probably get some ice while we're at it too. You know. There we go. Just sniping them from afar. Like it's supposed to be. I don't have a key for this one. Let's fly back to the base. So all right. I'm so tired today. I don't know what it is recently. It's probably on here, right? 5 mech drop chips, 3 flame ops, 3 frost orbs. Those better be good. Magic ingot. Yep. We can make a bunch of those ingots. Magic Cannon. A magical mortar that blasts foes with concussive kaboom. Can be fired after placing by pressing A. Healer's Hammer. A hammer that's as hefty as it is holy. Attack plus 43. Can break very hard blocks. Enchanted with magic. Gaudy green armor made from magical metal. Defense plus 25. Reduces damage taken from indirect attacks. And a magic shield. Aurora Blade. Made from mysterious metal that shines like the sun. Attack 40. Enchanted with magic. Alright. I want some more magic ingots, please. If I can. Aurora's blades. Healer's hammer. Magic armor. Magic shields. And we need a thermal battery for a magic cannon. Alright, let's look at our equipment bag. I can put on that magic armor and the magic shield. Let's remove. Let's discard this one. Let's discard this one. Aurora Blade and the Healer's Hammer. Oh my god, look at me. That's a nice looking hammer you got there. What do you call it? It's an Ila's hammer? What the heck's Ila even when she's at home? Dodgy name aside, the thing looks flippin' fantastic. Thanks, Nia. Them power crystals you build are packed full of the combined energies of fire and ice. It's a secret that Galileo was working on his whole life, but he never got to see the fruits of his labor. When you fuse the two elements together, it produces a massive amount of power. But without the power to build, we had no way of harnessing that power. He died before he could finish his research. By the looks of it, the monsters want to get this power into their own rotten hands. And the thing that worries me most is what exactly are they planning to do with it. But never mind all that. Now that we know how to build the Healer's Hammer, we don't have to worry about the monsters no more. As soon as you're ready, take that hammer down to the monster's castle and give that Magmalis a clobbering of its life. It's needed time to bring this to an end. As soon as we've got rid of the Magmalis, I'll finally be able to put down the books and pick up the dumbbells again. Watch your Nia. A little bird tells me you built us some kind of magical super weapon. But Bella's all fired up about it. She's been going on at us to get down to Lava Town and use them to clobber that Magmalis. But Nia, there's one thing I need you to do for me before we go. It's something really, really important. A matter of life and death. I need you to make the baths even fancier than ever before. I know. I bet redecorating the bathroom's the last thing you want to do on the eve of the final battle. But hear me out. If we're gonna beat that Magmalis, we're gonna have to work as a team, and what's better for team bonding than a bit of team bathing? That's why I want you to hang something on the wall to get your blood pumping. Something that really get us to rumble and fire up for a fight. Something we'd only have to look at to be filled with them vigor. So what do you say, Nia? Reckon you can build us something that won't do all that? Healer's Hammer sign. Big wooden board with a huge hammer carved into it. Alright. I mean, if you guys really need that. Is it in here? No. Okay, let's put all of this stuff away. There we go. I'm going to take out the scissors shots and the crack shots. And I need to put out the magic cannon too. Alright. Okay, this doesn't do anything for this. Can I? Healer hot baths. Alright. Well, this better be good. Core, the baths look proper lovely now. That sign will give us all the motivation we need to take on the Mag Malice. Thanks a million, Nia. You come up with trumps no matter how tough a task I give you. It's got me thinking, maybe there's something I could do for you in return. I know, I'll give you one of my super special power puff puffs. Oi, Nia, what are you closing your eyes for? I ain't gonna give you one right now. I'll save it as a reward for when we beat the boss. If the promise of a power puff puff ain't enough to get your blood pumping for the final battle, I don't know what is. Yeah, that's not good. Afraid I've got some bad news for you, Nia. Looks like the monsters got wind of our new weapon. They're on their way over to smash up the place before we can finish off their boss. The dirty rotten swines. Why'd they have to come now? We were so close to polishing them off. Still, they're only delaying the inevitable. Now we've got the Ela's hammers. They don't stand a chance. What do you say, Nia? Ready to show the monsters who's boss? Yes. Alright, let's get rid of this last lot and take the fight to the Mag Malice. Fruit buffs. There we go. Sis shot. Wait, they can be taken down by the Aurora Blade. That blade is frighteningly powerful. Holy shit. And it looks fucking sick. I mean, just look at the magic, like, effect that's going on. Oh, there's the leader of the monsters. All right. All right. There we go. And we didn't even lose anyone or anything this time around. 3 pouches of medicinal herb. Not too shabby. We managed to get through that battle alright, but didn't something seem a bit off to you? So now it's only been the Magmalice's minions that attacked us. But you saw them icy monsters, right? I've never seen a Frostburn call before. If I'm right about this, it means the Magmalice ain't working alone. He's only gone and teamed up with the Fern Fiend that rules Garlandholm. There's no time to lose. We gotta get rid of that Magmalice before they get themselves organized. Go on, Nia. Get yourself down to the Lake of Lava and put that Magmalice out of its misery. Oh, and don't forget to take your mates along with ya. Let me know when you're ready to head out. Alright. Where's the rest? You know, Nia, I got this really bad feeling. The monsters want to get their mitts on the secret of combining the powers of fire and ice, right? Well, if the Magmalice and the Fern Fiend are in cahoots, maybe they're looking for a way to fuse themselves together and turn themselves into some kind of super monster. There ain't nothing for it, Nia. We gotta get rid of the Magmalice before they can put their plan into action. You know where to find him, right? He's in the Lake of Lava just outside the monster's castle. I'm not gonna bore you going on about. The only thing I ever shows above the surface is that horrible red ant of his. That's what we'll have to focus our attacks on. Alright, Nia, this is it, the final battle. Let's head on through the blue teleportal and take the Magmalice down. Yes. Alright, mates. That's the wrong teleportal. Fucking Jesus Christ. Please don't all dissipate again. Alright. Okay. Let's go through here. Yeah, the magic hammer is pretty decent. I actually need to get down to business, I think. Where's the rest of them? Are they just stranded over there? Should have probably like built a way to get for them to get over here, but it doesn't matter because the hand is still, it's already like easy enough to kill. Giant flaming hand is defeated. Alright, I have enough Chimera wings to justify this. I mean, we defeated the hands. Yes, we did it. We got rid of the Magmalis. And it's all down to you, Nia. If it weren't for those Elis hammers of yours, we never would have beat him. But there's one thing I don't get. Why is it still so gloomy? I thought the sky would have cleared right up as soon as we took out the monster's leader. Unless we haven't actually taken him out yet. But if that's the case, I don't know what we're gonna do. There's nothing in the scraps of research I've been working from that's more powerful than that hammer. And the only place we're gonna find more of Galileo's research is in his old laboratory. Why did it have to be there? Oh, sorry, Nia. I was getting lost in my own thoughts again. Thanks for everything you've done for us. I'm gonna take a nice long bath and try to figure out our next move. The Seed of Life. I really would love to get to a place where we can finish this section of the game. This chapter. Next time. You don't need to beat around the bush, Nia. I know the Magmalis ain't dead. After all, there's no way a great big ant could rule Cole of its own, no matter how massive it was. I reckon Barbella knew that all along in her heart of hearts. She's just desperate to put the wounds of the past behind her. She convinced herself that this be the end of it. Problem is, I reckon this is just the beginning. The war with the monsters is only gonna get tougher from here on out. This might be the perfect time to take your bodybuilding to the next level. Oh, come on, lighten up, will ya? I said it deliberately that time. I was just trying to break the ice. But anyway, you can build up the base whatever way you like. Make this town bigger and better, and train yourself to be a better builder while you're at it. Oh, and I've drawn up this little blueprint for you. Of course, you don't have to build it if you don't wanna, but it should make the lads happy. Lovely Chubby, the base is looking better than ever, and if you don't mind me saying, you're looking a little bit beefier yourself. But listen here, Nia. Do you mind if I talk seriously for a minute? Actually, don't answer that. I'm gonna do it anyway. If we're gonna beat the Magmalis once and for all, we're gonna need to build Galileo's ultimate weapon. But the only way we're gonna do that is by dredging up a lot of stuff from the past that Barbella's pretty keen to forget about. She puts on a tough front, but deep down, she's actually dead sensitive. So whatever happens, I want you to give your support. Us lads gonna get a shred of tact between us. That's why I need you to look out for her on our behalf. You're the only one I can rely on. Promise me you'll take care of her, Nia. If we got a deal, then let's shake on it. Better yet, let's arm wrestle. Alright. A bar counter. It's a pretty decent decoration. I'm not going to build that bar. I already have a bar. I'm just going to lay down the blueprint somewhere later to check out like what I need to build it. Nia, what were you and Gluthimus gossiping about back there? He wasn't flapping his gums about anything he shouldn't, was he? Anything but me? Actually, never mind all that. We've got more important things to be worrying about right now. Looks like the monsters ain't giving up as easy as I thought. They've sent another squad along, and they're almost at the gates. Gotta send them back where they came from. What do you say, Nia? Are you ready for a fight? We might have lopped off the Magmalis' hand, but it looks like the rest of them still alive and kicking. There's only one thing for it. We're gonna have to build a weapon powerful enough to finish the Blighter off once and for all. And that means we gotta go back there. But we can talk about that after we got rid of those rotten monsters. Come on, Nia. Let's get him. Fuck you, Frostburns. They're not really that tough, huh? All right. There you go. You're not that strong. All right. Ouch. I'm going to put down the magic cannon. Alright, let's take down the leader. I can just use the magic cannon to take you down, dude. Wow. 69. Nice. Thank you for that green teleportal. Alright. Thanks for your help, Nia. We really taught the monsters a lesson. But it looks like I guessed right. The giant icy ant was the fern fiends, alright. Which can only mean one thing. The Magmalis and the fern feet are working together. We can't just sit around twiddling our thumbs while that pair are plotting against us. Gotta build the ultimate weapon as quick as we can and use it to take these rotters out. By the way, Nia, I saw you've got your hands on another one of them teleportals. I reckon you'll be able to use that thing to get where you need to go. If I'm not wrong, it'll take you to the ruins of Garlenholm proper, where Galileo used to do all his research. It's the only place we're gonna find the clues we need to build the ultimate weapon he was working on. I wish we didn't have to do this, but we don't got no other choice. My memories alone ain't gonna get us any further. So do me a favor, Nia, and head over to the ruins of Garlenholm through that new teleportal. Have yourself a nose around what's left of the laboratory and see if you can dig out Galileo's research records. First off, I'm going to sleep. Okay. The last teleportal will be over here. And this is now a triple teleportarium. Alright. At least over here you get medicinal herbs a lot. Alright. A whole bunch of them, huh? That's good. Alright. Oh boy, that's quite a few. Oh no. I have medicinal herbs. I just need to use them. Fuck that one, especially. Oh, I hate these. Oh my god. Should have probably taken my guys with me. Okay. No reply, it's just a pile of scrap metal, huh? Come on. I mean, these die to one hit. I didn't take the magic cannon with me, fuck. Oh my god, how many? You don't even belong to that quest. These don't even belong to the quests. Okay, it's only doing 4 damage. Wow. Didn't take the magic cannon with me. Well, that was the problem. With the magic cannon, I would have been able to beat it easily. Okay. All right. I hate these so much. Why? Why are these here? I don't get it. Why is there so many enemies everywhere in this one? This one in particular was really bad. Is really bad about the enemy placement. Thanks. All right. Yeah, with the magic cannon, it's actually not even a contest anymore. Like, look at this. I can just blast it whenever I want to. And it does so much damage that it's a relatively easy fight. The monsters are defeated. How did you get in here? Celestial Skein. What is that? Flowing dress. Beautiful rope that flows like water. Defense plus 26. Reduces damage taken from lava. What? I hate how many of these are just around everywhere. Who are you? Identity confirmed. Friend of Barbella. Assistant to Master Galileo detected. Apology mode activated. Forgive me. Magi motor stolen by monsters. Security droid mission failed. Friend of Barbella, take this. System shutdown imminent. Master Galileo loved Barbella. Bzz, please protect her. Bzz. Chest is empty. Whatever was inside must have been taken by the monsters. Notebook is lying open on the table. Do you want to read it? Yes. At long last I have achieved my aim. The Volkovolatic Magi motor is complete. For so long have I fruitlessly scrabbled in the dark, but now I see the light. My mind is brimming with new ideas. What a fool I was to resist. If only I knew what wisdom awaited me, I would have made this decision so much sooner. Teehee. Seems that whoever wrote this note wasn't in the most balanced frame of mind. Nia gently puts the book back down. The monsters must have taken it, huh? Well, let me at least get this. Alright. Where are we going? Is this like just the other part of... This looks weird. Alright, I'm going back. Let's talk to Barbella. Hello. So, the monster raided the place, did they? Looks like they've been watching what we was up to and beat us to the punch. Those rotten monsters got their dirty hands on Galileo's ultimate invention. There's no time to lose. I've got to read through them records before it's too late. Hurry up, Nia. Hand them over. Let's see now. Core blimey, Nia. Do you know what this is? You know I told you Galileo was working on a way to combining the powers of fire and ice, right? But it looks like those records show us exactly how to use that power to build his ultimate weapon. Galileo didn't have the power to build, so he was never able to just sit down and knock the thing up. But now we've got the builder on board, we'll be able to complete his life's work. If I can work out what he's going on about, that is. It's gonna be a tough job understanding these notes, but I'll give it my best shot. Thanks, Nia. I'll let you know when I've worked anything out. Excuse me, Nia. I hate to bother you when you're so busy fighting the monsters. I've been having a little bit of a problem lately. Can I talk to you about it? Sure. Oh, thank you. The truth is I've been hearing a strange singing voice in the night, and it's stopping me from getting any sleep. It's a beautiful song, but with such mournful melody. The moment I hear it, I simply well up. If you have the time, I'd ever be so grateful if you could find out where that music was coming from. By the way, do you remember the shiny silver key the monsters were trying to steal from me when we first met? I found it half buried in the very same snowfield, just on the other side of the red teleportal. It's my most precious possession, and I keep it upon my person day and night. Well, that key seems to glow with light every time I hear the voice. It's almost as if the two things are connected. Here, Nia, though I loathe to part with, I entrust my key to you. Take it back to the snowfield on the other side of the red teleportal and put this mystery to bed before I go quite mad. Alright. I'll do it. That's the wrong one. It's communal. Which one's the red one? This one. Here we go. It's already so hot in here. By the way. I really don't like some of these enemies in this place. There's quite a bit too much fighting going on for my tastes. Honestly, I still do enjoy the chapter. Like, even though I'm saying like I don't like how much fighting there's been going on, I do still enjoy the chapter quite a bit. I mean, the thing that irks me about the chapter is just the fighting, because the combat system is not very good. Like, it's not the main focus of the game, obviously. You're supposed to be a builder, not a fighter, but the problem with that is... Wow, thank you. Thank you, Hammer, for falling apart just as I need you. Fuck off. Really? But yeah. The fight, the combat system is not that deep, really. And that's kind of the problem that I'm seeing, right? Ouch. That one hurts. There's a key. Ah, it's you again. You've done well to gain entrance to this tower. I lost the key a lifetime ago. So, what do you want with me? Did that woman send you? My singing is disturbing a maiden's sleep. My apologies, I meant no malice by it. I sing only for my own amusement. My ancestor was a famous minstrel who played upon a silver lyre. It seems I inherited his love for music. You ask my name? I am Galileo. When I lived, I was but a humble inventor. And you? Do you still serve that woman, Barbella? She's a fiend with two faces. Just look at how she relies upon my inventions to fight back against the monsters. And yet, it was she who prevented me from completing my research and achieving my lifelong dream. Allow me to give you some plain advice. Part company with Barbella this instant. After all, did I not tell you? The woman is a murderer. You would do well to remain on your guard at all times, lest she sink her claws into you too. As for the other matter, I promise I will sing no more. Please pass my apologies to the maiden in question for any distress I have caused. I have a feeling that what he was trying to invent was not good. That's why Barbella was so against it. And he's like two-faced a little bit here. All right. Sorry. This is the last plot point we're going to wrap up for today. Thank you so much, Nia. Now that the singing has stopped, I can finally get a good night's sleep. You say the person I heard singing was the inventor Barbella used to work for? I think Galileo must be a truly tender-hearted fella to be able to sing so beautifully. By the way, Nia, you and Barbella have been working very close on these new inventions, but how well do you really know her? My dear friend Bert told me that he'd heard an odd rumor about her. He told me that Barbella might have killed someone. I often talk with Barbella in the baths, and she's always struck me as a kind and caring person. But I've noticed that she doesn't like to talk about herself very much. It's almost as if she has something to hide. Oh, but she's such a lovely person. I'm sure it must be nothing more than a silly rumor. At least I hope so. Watch her, Nia. Barbella's really busting a gut to get her head around the research records, but it'll be a while yet before she's done. Barbella ain't born and bred inventor, so she's got her work cut out figuring out how to build that ultimate weapon. By the way, Cecil told me you met up with Galileo's ghost. I never knew you could talk to the dead. But if it's true, then I've got a favor to ask ya. Could you get him to spill the beans about how we're supposed to build that ultimate weapon of his? Chances are he ain't gonna tell ya just like that, so I've got a way you might be able to twist his arm. Galileo used to go around with this funny looking instrument called the Lyre of Ire. It was some kind of family heirloom apparently. Only problem is the monsters nicked it off him and broke it to bits. That's why I thought it'd be a good idea to put the art back together and give him back. I've heard rumors the monsters hid what was left of the lyre in the icy igloo over in Gallenholm. All we gotta do is find it, fix it, then give it to Galileo and tell him it's a present from Barbella. What's that? Why would we tell him it's from Barbella when it's actually from us? That's the icing on the cake. Nothing's gonna cheer Galileo up more than a gift from his favorite assistant. Maybe it'll even be enough to untangle that twisted mind of his. What do you reckon, Nia? The monsters got a bunch of igloos where they keep all the loot they've nicked. I'd start by having a shofty inside one of them if I was you. Get yourself through the green teleportal and try and track down what's left of the Lyre of Ire. As soon as you fix it up, you can take it over to Galileo and get him to spill the beans. You'll need this string to repair the lyre. It was the only bit Barbella managed to save when the monsters attacked, and she kept it with her ever since. Alright, this is where we're going to end. There we go. Yup. So yeah, I'm going to, again, build up Call a little bit. Not too much. I have a few ideas for a few rooms we could do. Still. I'm going to reinforce the shit out of this. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I had a lot of fun. And I hope to see you soon. If you are on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe. If you are on Twitch, I would really appreciate a follow. And I'll see you guys next time. Trilightning out.